Okay, so we're gonna do this other little. I did one recently, like Portuguese areas of Macau, and I think I want to film this whole area. I'm gonna just show you real quick. So we're gonna walk over towards this in a minute. I'll just show you a few things before we do. But this song. Let's go check out the road. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. Things before we do. But this fountain was always on, but now it's I guess they turned it off. They probably have a screwdriver and open it up and close it off. But and then this one here, it's been here for quite a while. It's not Portuguese, but it's a Chinese. But it was here for quite a long time. I remember reading some books about it. And I think like a little police station was here, so it's like more like a little kiosk for the community. Then this one right here is Santa Rosa. This has been here. This is definitely Portuguese right there. And there's a teatro right there. So that one is probably been there for, I don't know when the theaters came, maybe in the 1950s. I'm not really sure. But this whole area would have been near a waterfront. So this street right through there is called Avenida de Grande Praia. Also, let's make a couple comments. There's so much construction going on right now with the coronavirus. So there's another construction site, and they're tearing up this entire street, so you can see all of that. And I'm going to be focusing up on this area, which is the Portuguese area that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, this is all construction as well, and they're ripping up this whole street. And basically, this is where we're going to go up in a minute. It's up in that spot. But I'm going to come down here for a minute as well. So all this over here is all reclaimed land on this side of this construction spot. Reclaimed, I don't know, maybe 50 years ago. I'm not sure. I saw a picture of this Lisboa, this yellow building right here. It was the only building in this area in 1970. And then this pink one probably would have been here as well. But then this would have been all along this big riverfront area, this whole thing. Then this would have been where the waterfront would have been, Avenida de Grande Praia. So and this so maybe the water would have came up to this area somewhere. I can't really picture it very well, but anyways, that's what it used to be like. So this was all like flat and completely oh, they're doing the construction right here. Actually, I think you've seen some of my other videos. They're doing so much construction in Macau during this coronavirus times. And some of my other recent videos I also did, like Count the Foreigners, and there's so many that actually that game could be pretty active, right? So we're gonna go right up into this little spot, which is the Portuguese area that I kind of promised you at the beginning of this video, right? So we're gonna go up there, and this is called São Francisco Garden Jardin, and we're just gonna walk up it. And so now this is all a big parking lot. I don't know what it would have been like historically. Probably just a normal park, probably. I can't imagine that you'd park. Well, sometimes Macau you do park right next to the water. So this is the, I mean when that was the water. Free Wi-Fi right here, it says. So that means a lot of these parks in Macau you can get free Wi-Fi. So we could go up in lots of different ways. And there's a park up here. So this is definitely a Portuguese area as well. But actually, to be honest, all of Macau was a Portuguese area. But this would be Portuguese architecture. So we're gonna walk all the way up there. You can see some people in the park already. I don't know if you can see them, but I can see them with my eye. But in the camera's lens, maybe not so easy. So, okay. So yeah, this is the Portuguese area right here, and you can see it from the architecture and the sidewalks. Public bathroom over there. These are this is a little fountain here. And we're gonna keep on going up. Sun is going down. Probably a little bit better to film for the vibrancy of color in the daytime, but we're gonna take what we can take. Take what we got. I haven't been up here in a while, but I think in the past I filmed up here a few times. But I think I have viewers that wouldn't have seen these older ones from 9 months ago or so. But yeah, this little area, sometimes you see this in pictures of Macau. And it's called San Francisco something. Let's see what that says. Jardin dos something de Grande Guerra, of the Big War. Garden commemorating World War I. Okay, garden commemorating World War I. So in World War I, they had the dates in there as well. So 1914 through 15 or something like that. So is this. So I don't know if it was built at that particular time. And then over here, you'd see this big pink building. So speaking of Portuguese influences and Portuguese things, this would also include that. So I think what I'm gonna do, I could do all kinds of stuff right here, but I'm gonna walk around at this pink building and come down these cobblestone steps. And I'll just include that in this next video, just so you have a little bit of context. I apologize that it's a little bit late in the evening. So at the moment, it's, here we go, this is the name of it. This is the Portuguese word for garden. And São Francisco, San Francisco Garden. If you go up here, it's kind of interesting. I have gone up here in the street. It's interesting. This green building, I wrote a book called Moon Over Macau. It's a fiction book, and this green building is prevalent in that book. And if I can remember right, I'll try to link it to that after this video so you can see it. But I talk about Moon Over Macau, and I talk about this one because this used to be, there's a garage, this used to be abandoned. Back when I wrote the book, it was abandoned. So actually my friend and I, we I don't know if I should even say that on camera, but we checked it out. We went to see what it was like because the gate was open. So just kind of peeked around and like, wow, it's really nice. But now somebody bought it and painted it, and it's beautiful. Anyways, so now we're back on the other side of this pink building, and we're gonna walk down it. And you have these beautiful chandeliers, and this is just kind of normal, regular Chinese stuff. Apartments. That's interesting. This brick building is completely abandoned. Makes you wonder about that one. And if you go down that escalator, you can go around to this other part of Macau altogether. So actually that one is, there's somebody without a mask. So if I was doing my mask counting, you have another number there. And then if you go straight ahead, this little place with the trees all the way to the bottom, I think I'm pointing there, but the camera, it's hard to know. Sometimes it's different when I look at view at it later. But there's like cannons up there, so that used to overlook the water. And then they reclaimed all this land down here. So now it's not like that at all. But before it would have been. So so yeah, that little fortress up there has cannons that overlook what was the ocean. And then I don't know if you'll see what's in here or not. Let's take a look. Okay, so that's kind of a view into that. So I don't know. I don't see what's in there until later. Oh, there's a gate right here anyways. Might not be anything at all. Let's just see what we see. Oh, it's just like a little parking space for some people. Okay. Anyways. Oh, there's security as well, so I'm probably on the security camera. Probably on there again. Okay, so anyways, and I'll just kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. So this is a Portuguese area. You kind of got a little bit of sense of it. I don't know how long it's been here, but this used to come up to the water, and this had little cannons that overlooked the water, and this would have all been, this is all reclaimed. This has probably always been here, but then where this is at is all reclaimed, and if you get in there, it has more of a casino-ish feel, a little bit more. I might actually do a video over there. Maybe I will. We'll just walk across and we'll do a video over there. and we'll conclude this one. So yeah, this is the Portuguese area right here, so we'll just kind of film that real quick. There's definitely more beautiful spots, but this is also one too for sure, especially with those canyons that you may not be able to see from here. But yeah, the water would have lapped up against this thing before. All the reclaimed land just means that they just put soils into all the stuff and just kind of made it into places to build on. Okay, so we're gonna end there, right there. Chiquinha, Chiquinha.